Dr. David Rosenberg is convinced Bridget and the other children like her will conquer it. His team at Wayne State and the DMC Children's Hospital of Michigan is on the front lines of this fight against child anxiety and OCD. In a groundbreaking study looking at the MRIs of children who have OCD, they can actually see it.
So these are all MRIs of children with OCD?
Exactly right.
They're convinced there's a genetic component here, and that much of this comes down to the amount of a certain chemical in the child's brain.
In a child who has OCD, you see something in the brain.
There's too little glutamate in certain areas of the brain. There's too much glutamate in other areas of the brain.
The doctor says glutamate controls the brain's light switch, and when the balance is off, the switch short circuits. So the part of the brain that gives most of us the all clear when we're worried never gives the child that all clear.
And instead of getting the signal that, okay, I'm safe now, children with OCD get the signal that things are getting much more dangerous and more unsafe.
Many of us check the doors when we leave the house or the stove, sometimes 2 or 3 times. Eventually, though, our brain gives us the message that it's okay to move on. Children with OCD and severe anxiety never get that message.
Instead of getting the all clear, which is what the rest of us get.
Exactly right.
And tonight, there's something else just discovered by the doctor and his team, that the amount of the chemical and where you find it in the brain can tell them which kind of OCD your child might have. Findings he just revealed in New York City.
So a child who washes their hands over and over again is not the same as a child who checks the locks.
We see different things in the brain, and they respond differently to treatment.
He says it's a distinction his team was never able to make until now. He says Michelle and Bridget, who have contamination fears, would have a different brain scan from Rocco, who kept asking his mother, is it going to be okay? Can I leave for the school bus? Over and over again.
So this is Rocco?
That's more likely to be Rocco.
And you would put Bridget and Michelle, the contamination fears and the washing of the hands, into this category?
More likely here.
That's incredible.